Hey, it's Boudreaux and Eunice on call. How y'all are this evening? Well, I guess you're gonna call this part 2 of the Homelite slash Ryobi or Ryobi, however some people say. We call it Ryobi, or Y is a Y. So, anyway, call it part 2. Well, I got the carburetor off of it. I wanted to change the fuel lines. And right here are the fuel lines that came out of it. Remember in part 1, I showed y'all that tubing or whatever it was? Stiff as a board. I don't even know what to call that stuff. That's not fuel line. I don't even know where they got it from. Man. And I found this in the gas tank. It wasn't even hooked up. No sirree, Bob. It was not even hooked up. So somebody changed these fuel lines. Trying to get my bearings here with this camera. Alright. This is what they call it's a Zama carb, a spin-off of a Zama carb. Where's my little cord right here? Let me get this. These come on the Ryobis. It's a RUI and they have that symbol. Well, that's an X. RUIXING. Alright. And what they do, they scratch the numbers off. Right there. Most Zamas have the numbers printed right there. And right there. They scratch that off. Guess what? That don't fool me for 1 second. Or 5 seconds or a minute or whatever. I can tear this apart and get into a Zama kit. Like for the meter and diaphragm. As long as that little titty, there's 2 different sizes on the titties. On meter and diaphragms. They got a short one and they got a long one. As long as that matches, that's fine. And as long as the pump diaphragm right there, that's awesome. I mean, it's perfect. I done matched so many up like that in the last few years. And now, the gas tank on this thing. The gas tank on this thing has been operated on. It got surgery done to it. Guess why? For these fuel lines, or whatever you want to call these tubes, it had surgery done. Looked like somebody put a soldering iron in there and burnt the hose out instead of just trying to fish some regular fuel line like this right here. That's some Tygon right there. Alright, don't look pretty, but I've been using it for some other stuff. Anyway, that's some Tygon fuel line. I got a few feet of it right there. Anyway, somebody did some surgery on that gas tank. And it wasn't pretty. Put it that way. I'm going to put y'all on pause. And then I'm going to go back in the shop. And show y'all the shape of the gas tank. Alright. We'll catch y'all in a minute. Alright. We back. Boudreaux and Eunice. On call. Again. Alright. We had the gas tank over here. Can y'all see what they boogered that up with? Looks like a a soldering iron. Something like that. And on that side, drilled a hole at a slant. Man, Mom. Pas bon. Pas bon. That's French for not good. Not good at all right there. So, I want to see if I can find some fittings to go in there. Those double end fittings. In fact, maybe the biggest fuel line I have, or go in one of these and stay tight. I think this one, let's see if I can get my bearings straight here. That goes in there. That's my biggest fuel line. And it seems like it's a tight seal. It is. But on this one, it's very loose. Now, leaf blower, you're not turning it over and, you know, like a weed eater. You know, like for edging and then weed eating. This might work. I don't know. But I think I have one of those fittings that go in a gas tank, then, like on a chainsaw. The fitting pops in there, then you put the fuel line on it. If I can get one of those and make that work, that'll be good. This fuel line is too big for the carburetor. Way too big. So, I don't know. We're going to have to see about that. Might have to get a couple of those fittings like that. Get one bigger connector, one side, like put a 1/8 or a 3/16, and we'll see. But I think she's a runner. I know she's a runner because I got her to pop. And the spark plug was just tightened in by hand with my fingers. So, alright, this video is getting a little long in the tooth. And we're going to clean her up. Maybe have to plastic weld that tank. Maybe drill some more holes. I don't know. I'm going to have to see who's going to advise me. Alright, got a couple of buddies of mine out there that do plastic weld. Alright, y'all hook me up. Y'all hook me up. Alright, we'll catch y'all. Plutot.